at me. I gotta tell my husband I don't actually need him so much to cut my grapefruits. I figured it out, so there's that. Here we go. This is Fresh Food Fast by Healthline, where we create accessible, creative recipes and nutrition tips to make being healthy a little bit easier. Guys, it's so good. Hi, I'm Vanessa Rissetto, and today I'm gonna make my favorite citrus salad. I love this recipe. I know you're gonna love it too, so make sure to like, comment, and subscribe so that you can get more recipes from Fresh Food Fast. I love this salad. My mother-in-law likes to come over and help us cook, which is lovely. She's very kind and very giving and a really great cook. So every time she comes and visits us, she will research all these recipes, which is really nice, and then present them to us, and then we decide which ones we're going to cook. So this was a salad that she thought was really interesting, and so I made it my own just because I made a little bit of changes. No one has time to toast walnuts, so I changed it to spicy pecans. So let's get into it so you can see how good and delicious and easy this really is. Okay guys, first of all, with this citrus salad, you need 2 grapefruits and 2 navel oranges, and I'm not really good at cutting them, so do not judge me. You will probably do a better job, but here we go. So we want to peel this white off of it so that we can get all those good juices. Grapefruits have a ton of vitamin C. Vitamin C is really important for overall health. It is good for repairing your collagen. So if you care about your skin and looking young like I do, you want a lot of vitamin C. So we want to slow down digestion, right? And so how do we do that? We pair this fruit with a fat. So we're gonna have these pecans, which are not only tasty, but are also gonna do that job. You know, grapefruits are a little bit bitter. The orange is a little sweeter, it brings it out. It's also extra vitamin C. I just like those different flavors. It's always fun to mix. So once you're done cubing your citrus, you wanna add a little bit of sugar. Because remember, I said it was bitter, and the orange will help it, but not that much. So now I'm adding 1 teaspoon of sugar, and then also just a pinch of salt. Remember, salt is a flavor enhancer, so it's gonna bring out all those good flavors. I know a lot of people are worried. Can I not eat sugar? Can I not eat carbs? Can I not eat fruit? The answer to that is no, of course you can. Every cell in your body craves carbohydrates. It's our main energy source, so don't be scared. So now I'm gonna get started on this dressing. I don't really measure that much because cooking needs to be fun, and however I feel, that's what I do. But it's about 2 tablespoons of olive oil. I'm gonna take 2 tablespoons, just like set this here. I'm also messy, but not. So I got 1, 2. This is gonna taste so delicious, you guys. You have no idea, but you do because you're watching and you're gonna make this. I'm gonna add 1 minced shallot, so good, and a little bit of Dijon mustard. Then I'm going to whisk. You could also emulsify this if you wanted. Sometimes I'll put it in a container that has a lid and shake it up. It's just whatever your preference is. So I'm going to take 3 cups of arugula. Arugula is amazing. It has vitamin K. So if you're feeling kind of bloated after a night out, feel free to eat some arugula. It's also just delicious. I am going to toss it in this mixture. And I'm also going to add a 1/4 cup of my sweet and spicy pecans. They're so delicious. Honestly, I put them on every salad. So nuts to a salad can elevate it to having more protein, right? For example, pecans and pistachios, they'll give you somewhere between 4 and 6 grams of complete protein per serving. If you're a vegetarian or a vegan, this is a really great way for you to get non-animal protein that also isn't a bean, that tastes delicious. It also gives like such fun crunch, just always elevates the salad. So I am going to get this delicious citrus, the grapefruit and the orange, and I'm going to start assembling this salad. So I start by putting it on our platter, because I'm going to lay that underneath so that, you know, every bite that you get is this delicious citrusy flavor. And then I will add my arugula. It's just like nice and fresh for the summer. You know, sometimes maybe you just feel like it's so hot and maybe you don't want to make this really huge meal, like soft boiled some eggs, put it on top. It's really quick. We're gonna add these delicious pecans, my favorite. Then we add these beautiful golden raisins, so it gives it color, a little bit more sweetness, fiber. And here it is. So I'm gonna get a little bit of all of the elements. It's so delicious. Peppery arugula. You've got a nice kick from the shallots. It's sweet from the pecans, and also it has all the right elements that you need to feel full. If you like this recipe, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe so that you can get more recipes from Healthline's Fresh Food Fest. So fun. I always wanted to do that.